I'm asking, if I may, I'm not being impudent or disrespectful. I'm just asking, do you see the truth of this? That no amount of knowledge is going to change man. Because knowledge is limited. And as long as you remain in that realm of knowledge, you will remain always within a certain limitation. I can go explain dozen ways. If we are not clear on that point, then all the things you have talked for about half an hour, 45 minutes, will go on.
So can I say that surely we're not clear on that point, because the greater part of our daily life is occupied with
knowledge.
Yes, and the feeling of unlimited, of the feeling of awe, which seems to spring from thoughts of knowledge.
Yes, sir.
And that's...
So I'm asking you, do you see this? Not your daily life. You understand? We'll come to daily life, we'll come to all that. Do you see this absolute, irrevocable truth?
So it seems like one hesitates when looking at this, because there's a feeling that with knowledge one knows that one can change one's own life. With knowledge in this world one can change one's own life.
Yes, sir. So you are all uncertain on this fact. And that's why this confusion arises.
Krishnaji, does a clarity on this fact then tell us what will transform man?
You'll find out. Scott, that's not a question you put to me.
Well, Krishnaji, you see...
Then you are just asking, what shall I do?
No. So you ask that question, and I look and I say, yes, I feel that I do see that knowledge will not.
No, Scott, going to deeper than that, for God's sake.
Yes, so then I look and I say, well, I don't see what will, so obviously I don't see it.
No, you are not holding the fact in your mind. You are arguing for it or against it. Wanting detailed explanation, you are not saying, by Jews, this is an extraordinary statement to make. And see, hold it. Let it flower. Not to say, you follow what I'm saying? Let it flower. But you're not doing that. Personally, I'm absolutely, irrevocably, for the rest of my days, I know knowledge will not transform man. See what's happened to my mind when I actually realized that. Intellectually, emotionally, my being, I understand this. Without any argument, there's been a radical change in my outlook on life. I don't have to make an effort.
So we stop looking for answers anywhere and listen.
No, I'm not trying to find an answer.
No, but knowledge implies that I'm looking that somebody else knows all the time.
No, knowledge not somebody else's knowledge. My knowledge.
I don't mind, that's what I'm saying. I'm listening then and awake. If I don't believe that knowledge can help.
I am the result of knowledge. I am knowledge.
So I drop it.
You don't see it. What do you say? See, my question is, why don't we see something as absolute truth? Why aren't we sensitive enough to see this? I know why. Because you are full of knowledge. Argument, back and forth, where you follow what I'm saying? Sorry if I'm rather emphatic, forgive me. We discussed this subject, whether knowledge is going to transform man about 10 years ago, 8 years ago, with all the scientists and all those clever people. And they are pursuing their knowledge. You follow? They haven't said, look, let me look at this thing. Right? And we are doing that, aren't we? What?
I would have said, in fact, there was that meeting here.
Have I really understood the depth of this thing? So that I can transmit to those kids.
Last year, when we talked about it, talking with you, something of that came over and people had a sense that something very different had got to come about.
Yes,
and
but...
you left us with the statement that you would challenge us as to how this was going to be done. That we felt that we didn't want to go on doing things as we...
Now I'm asking, let's see if we can do this now. Well, you're going to come on, move. You moved the other direction. What's the difficulty? What's the difficulty in seeing something that seems so absolutely true, right?
Reason, there seems to be something in one that doesn't want to see it.
Beg pardon?
There seems to be something in oneself that actually doesn't want to see it.
Oh, then.
I think.
Then, why? Afraid? Fear?
I think it challenges.
No, lack of sense of stability?
I think stability comes into it.
Yes.
Security.
So I'm asking, is that what is preventing me? Seeing something extraordinarily simple? Because I've lived with knowledge. Knowledge has become part of my life, my daily routine, my remembrance, my experiences, my all the attachment, all that. Therefore, it's very simple. I am still I don't see it. I don't want to see it. That's very clear.